Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. So welcome back to DevOps training. So am I audible? Thank you so much for all confirming that. Okay. Okay. Sorry to online team. There is an update, Zoom update. It will take so much of time. That's the reason I joined a little late. Hi, Sanjay. Thank you. Okay. So anyone joined today? Please update here in the chat. I'm going to check from online. Okay. No one has joined, right? Then fine. Kumar, you joined today, right? Shravanti, Kumar. Okay. So today is the 5th class only. So we have discussed so far only the just basics of physical server virtualization concepts only. So we can share the recordings itself here only. So you can just go through the recordings tomorrow and day after tomorrow. We have a weekend, right? Just go through the recordings and we can attend the Monday class. May you won't feel like miss something. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So from online, before that, I'm going to share my screen to discuss about content. Okay, guys. So this is very high level syllabus. Okay, very high level syllabus. If I show here low level syllabus, it will take time for 1 hour. Just you can understand. Okay. So this is very high level syllabus. So in the DevOps overview, we have already discussed in the last 3 days as 3 classes, what is DevOps? Okay. Why it's becoming a more popular. Pramod, yes. Sir, what virtualization cloud uses like AWS? Yesterday we discussed, right? So what is the vendor name? Anyone? Zen, right? Hypervisor, the software name is Zen. AWS is following that. Zen or Nitro. Okay. Okay. See here, if you can see the overview, we have already done what is DevOps, why it's becoming a more popular. Everything we can discuss, right? So before jump onto the Linux, we have to discuss creation of instance in the cloud and high availability concepts. Without knowing those concepts, if you jump to the directly Git or Linux or Jenkins, Maven, may you can understand easily. But you have some feel why we are learning, why we are doing Git, why we are doing Maven, why we are learning Ansible. At that time, definitely you may get a chance to confuse. So first, your ground level should be clear. Okay, you should compare every tool with the on-premises challenges. Okay, so why virtualization is more popular after on-premises? We should know what are the challenges from the on-premises. Then we move to virtualization. Again, we have a challenges in virtualization concepts also. Yesterday, as we discussed, there is a host mission. We should take care of host mission, right? So before jump onto the cloud, we should understand drawbacks of virtualization, right? Next, where in the cloud? Why DevOps is more popular? The reason is DevOps is opt microservices. Okay, microservices. Then we should understand what are the microservices. What is a microservices term? What is a monolithic process? What is a microservices process? We should have understand. Microservice process are not running on simply EC2 missions. Okay, simply servers. Okay, we should orchestrate the application into different applications, like split into different applications. Okay, so we can do it that process by using DevOps Kubernetes process. Now we are on the third level, cloud. Okay, yesterday we have done virtualization, now cloud. Later, my voice is breaking. Please check your mic, speaker, Vidyasagar. Is it clear? Yes, Kashish. Okay, so we should have understand everything in the ground level first before jump onto the DevOps. Otherwise, we can go simply learn. There is no, breakage for us. But may you feel something you are missing while learning that we can clear at this time. Okay. Okay. So after virtualization, after cloud managed virtualization, there is a one more platform that is a Docker containerization process. More advanced process. Now we are using the same process. Simply we are not deploying one application, one EC2 like that. That is, maybe few companies are working, but whatever now you are seeing see if you can see the Flipkart, Amazon, what are the popular sites, e-commerce sites. Okay, they are following. This is not one application. Okay, this is microservices based application. Is nothing but if electronics, if there is a domain electronics light here, if there is any issue here, other services will work fine. There is no issue. We are able to see TVs, we are able to see beauty, we are able to see top offers. But in monolithic, if there is any issue in code, everything is going to blank. Nothing is there here until rectify the issue in code level. That is monolithic process. Yes, you have a confusion. I will clear those confusion. Don't worry. Okay. So we should understand ground level. Then we can jump directly into the DevOps. Okay. That we can clear here. Okay. So let me explain here. So after that, after clear all those things, what we discussed till now, then we can start learning from the Linux. Okay, Linux basic commands, everything I have prepared material. You just simply go through the document. If you lag anywhere, you just simply go through the document. You can do the labs also. I will explain everything, even though I'm saying only. I will provide materials parallelly. So we just go through the all important commands. Okay, and file process, permissions, networking process in the Linux. Okay, after done the Linux, we should go to, yes, please, Git. We should learn Git. What is Git? Before that, definitely you get an idea about Git in my high level concepts. Then we can learn what is Git, how it will work, what are the challenges. See, every tool will learn what is the tool, what it tool does, and again, what are the challenges we will face in the real time. Okay, you should note it parallelly. So all the concepts, branching, mergings, everything we should cover in the Git. Next, we'll just more focus on here Jenkins Maven integrations. First, we should learn Maven integration in the by console level, means manually. Once after that, we can learn Maven in Linux and configuration with Jenkins and configuration with Git. So before doing the configuration with Jenkins, we should learn Jenkins. So at this time, we know Git and Maven. Then we should learn Jenkins and configure these three tools and do one task. Okay, this is very important. Then we can jump actual process continuous integration and by using Jenkins. How we can implement continuous integration by using Jenkins. I'll answer your question. Just please give me time. Okay, next, continuous deployment. Okay, continuous integration is nothing but, if you can see my first class slide, integration is nothing but we should integrate our process with Git. That is integration, continuous integration. Once, if you are successfully integrated to take the code from the Git to next level, the next level is nothing but deployment. That would take care of continuous deployment. Okay, we are taking code from one place to other place. Source as an integration, Deployment is a target. Okay. So once you run the process, that has to be done in one step. That is called integration and deployment. We'll learn all those things, bits and pieces first, then we can make it into one pipeline, one flow. Okay. Next, Docker process. As we know, right, containerization process, just now I just discussed. So we learn containerization process with the Docker. So we can learn all the syllabus in the Docker. Docker Compose, Docker Swarm, and containers, what are the images, Docker file system, Docker network, problems and everything. Now, finally, very, very important concept in DevOps, Kubernetes. Okay. If you can see in any profile in DevOps, they must asking this experience. Without Kubernetes, there is no DevOps profile at this time. All services, all websites are running micro-based services only. Popular services, especially, not monolithic. Monolithic is nothing but no need to go with containerization. Directly, we can deploy our code into easy automation. We can discuss, don't worry. Next, okay. Once integration, everything done, we should monitor, right? Using Grafana. I'm going to just configure all the services by using Grafana. We can monitor all the services and servers and the applications. Okay. So next, Ansible. So multi-configuration tool. If you want to do same activity into multiple servers, we should go with Ansible. Next, Terraform. Ansible, we are going to learn all those things, plugins, playbooks, inventory file, everything. Next, this is very, very important topic is Terraform. So whatever activity you are doing to, creating a servers, infrastructures and everything, we are not doing in manual process. Almost 80% of the projects, they are using Terraform, like automation process. Using Terraform, you are going to create a servers or resources by using Terraform. Okay. So we can discuss Terraform after we can discuss cloud. We are going to create a resources in cloud, right? We should understand first manually how we can do it. Then the same process we can do by Terraform. Okay, is this clear? Anyone has any doubts? Python, yes, I'm going to cover Python also in the basic level for DevOps point of view. Shell scripting, yes, we can cover shell scripting also. Is this fine? Testing, yes, testing also we DevOps persons will do, but they can just apply some testing rules for that code. That's it. Actual testing is there is other process. Ingress in K8s. K8s I'm going to cover 100%. Don't worry, Naresh. Okay. Ingress, everything we can complete here. Security concepts, interview preparation. Is this Bikash Biswal? Yes, definitely. We have a mock interviews here. Okay, we can conduct mock interviews. So we just prepare our interview questions for each tool. We can share it with you. So we can, as per the labs, we can conduct a mock interviews in the completely real time. If required, I will assign you guys to my colleagues. They will interview like full real time. There is no like give interview questions before and ask like that. Okay. And resume preparation. We are going to give a resume preparation also. And once, see, if you are comfortable, you can do any certification like Terraform, EKS, okay, and Ansible based on your interest. Out of 13, 12 tools, if you are more interested in, any other tool like Kubernetes, if you are more interested in Docker, you can go into the certification. But certification is it's not a mandatory. Just add an advantage. That's it. Don't more focus in the certification. Your first focus is to clear interview. That's it. How online? Yes, very good question. Wait, Imran. So what we are going to do here, which certification based on your interest, if Kubernetes is there, is very better. If you can see, we will connect. This is a Telegram platform. We have 2 platforms. Okay, Google Drive and Telegram. We can discuss everything here. Even if you are unable to understand, you can directly talk to me also. You can connect directly to me. I will share anytime. If you can see the timings, I will be available night, late night and early morning also. If you can see here, you don't have. questions here. It's morning 5:51. I will be available. Night late night mass if you want to see here. 10:45. Sometimes 11, 12, 1, 2 also there. Don't worry. My availability, don't worry, guys. I will always be available. Okay. If you want to talk to me directly, you can connect to Telegram. Still, if you are facing, I will give you my phone number also. Don't worry, that one also. Okay. I hope you guys are clear right now. Any doubts from online? Any doubts? And Naresh IT is providing to you guys dedicated mentor support. Okay. Still, if you are facing to, okay, doing the labs, even after we doing the lab here, still, if you have any doubts, still, if you want to do the labs in Naresh, no institute itself, you can come and sit with them. You can do it. Clear? We can use the source, and online team also, they will send a invite links to you in your registered mail IDs. You just join with that links. You can attend the doubts clear sessions also, like with mentors. Even though we can clear everything here only. If still any pending, don't think I'm not going to cover. Okay, I'm going to cover. Still, if you are facing any issue, if I am not available, definitely they can clear your doubts. You can please use this advantage. Okay, any doubts, clarifications required, please do let me know so that we can discuss syllabus point of view, material point of view, communication point of view, after syllabus, whatever doubt. I will share in the Telegram, Imran. I will share it into Telegram. Once you join, already few people already joined in Telegram. See, DevOps batch. I have already shared yesterday just for cloud and on-premise PPT. Okay. Please join here. I will share it. Even though I haven't shared any much content here, the reason is people had to join here. Yes, we can learn. Git and GitHub, everything we learn. Don't worry. I will take care of everything. Because visual. Okay. First, we'll start from the scratch. Is this enough to crack interview with 2 to 3 years experience? You can manage with 4 years experience up to Shravanti. You can cross check otherwise. If you feel after my training, it's not possible, you can cross check with me. 4 years. You can manage 4 years, guys. Simply. The confidence, the reason is confidence, we are going to do one big project here in the real time. Okay, what we are doing in my companies, in my project, same thing we can do here also. Okay. Link of DevOps batch. Kashish, you have joined DevOps only, right? You mean, okay, Telegram, right? Okay, we'll do it. GitHub actions, yes, we'll learn if required. GitLab, but our main priority is for first GitHub. Telegram link. Okay, Telegram link, admin, they will share. Don't worry, guys. Once registration got done, they will add you into that link. Okay. That is process will take care. Don't worry. Just I will write here everything. If you have any confusing here and between, I'm sharing the last day 3 recordings here. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Please come. Please go through the recordings. If anyone joined today or yesterday, you can understand it very clearly. The basics of why we are learning DevOps, what is DevOps and everything. I have shared in the chart. You can just go through that. Okay, guys. Okay. So I'm just writing here. Okay. I'm going to provide running notes. Okay. You should take a screenshot. I will upload into the group itself every day. Okay. And material for each tool. Okay, I will provide you once done the tool. If you want to see, wait. Let me show you. Let's suppose this is a Docker material. After done your Docker concept, I will share with you this concept. Okay, just simply go through this document. This is your guide. You can feel. Okay, everything, images and everything is there here for better understanding. Okay, interview, for interview also this material is fine. Labs also this material is fine. Troubleshooting issues, errors, everything we mention here. Okay, and at the end, if you can see all Docker commands in one place, required Docker commands, all Docker commands. These are all Docker commands, required important Docker commands only. Okay, Docker network. Okay, so like this way, I'm going to share each tool material. Next, lab support. Okay, dedicatedly lab support will be there. Okay, and also you can utilize mentor support. Okay, if required. Next, free of cost mentor support also. Next, I'm going to provide after labs project to cover all tools configurations. It's not like one tool like that. Okay, all tools configurations. And before that, we will do so many projects, so many tasks, one tool to other tools instead of all tools. Once we clear, no, each tool integration with other tool, once we going to learn all tools configurations. Okay, next, resume preparation. Resume preparation. Next, in the resume preparation, it's not like that to share everyone same resume. Okay, I will connect each and every person. Okay, if you have any doubt to, preparation of resume, preparing the resume, you just contact me. I will share the content. What you need to update over there also, I'm going to suggest you based on your response, based on your understanding. Clear? And so, in the any interviews, first they will ask, what is your roles and responsibilities in your project? For that, you can use this project simply. You can update your points into your resume. Don't tell this is POC. This is you are doing in your company. You are doing this project only. You just fix on that. You can update those points into your resume like roles and responsibilities. In first question after your introduction, you can just call out in my projects, I do something, just you can call out all those steps. This is very clear. Okay. And I'm going to share you all tasks list. Entire DevOps list in one page, in one Word document. You just go through the tasks and do it. Even these tasks we are going to perform into our lab sessions, but I'm going to share all list in one place. Okay. Okay. So every day I'm going to give tasks to you. Okay. Yes. First I discuss the task and I'll give to the little changes into the task. You can easily do it. So these are my action plans. And if we have a time, we'll go with advanced services, advanced tools. Like if you can Rancher or many services is there here. We can GitLab, go with GitLab directly instead of using, and Argo CD, Kubernetes orchestration tool. Just for high level, I'm going to show you. Okay. Is it clear? First, we should strong here. This is for just for your understanding only. I'm going to give you overview. Argo CD, I think of next 3 years, it's going to more becoming a popular. Okay. This is orchestration, Kubernetes orchestration, you can think. Anyway, is there any doubts on my content syllabus? If you have any suggestions, Nishant, we are going to share the link once, registration, everything done. That is taken care by admin team. Okay. If you want to add any points, okay, just don't hesitate. You can add. I will note it here. Sir, I have some concern. Can you add that concern also in your bucket list? Yes, I can add here. Will we do that? Will we do sir, can we implement this process also? Yes, we can do it. Sir, we'll do one thing, sir. We can do mock interest each tool. Once complete each tool. Yes, we can do it. Complete your wish, guys. Complete your wish. Any suggestions, any concerns? Yes, I will take and add here on. Once done the Git and GitHub, which content? This is notes I will share. Don't worry. DevOps syllabus. Okay, I will share. Definitely. Okay. Any doubts? Anyone? Is this clear so far? Okay. Online. I need response from you. You and me only barrier chat as of now. As of now, chat. Once your registration, everything done, if you want join into the Telegram group, something, you can talk to me directly. Actually, new to non-IT background, can you explain environment? Explain. Definitely. I will take care, Naresh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes. I'm on LinkedIn. You can check. But don't inform to my company. Huh? Okay. Okay. Yes, Naresh. Don't worry, Naresh. You are my favorite, Every team I have one favorite person. Obviously not. Huh? Okay. Yes. I am from also Tribly like you. Okay. So don't worry. I will take care of you guys. That's the reason I know I'm explaining everything from the scratch instead of jumping directly into the Git. Okay. Okay. So we can understand very important topic now in this half an hour. Already we have discussed. Okay, I will share this content, don't worry. But before that, I just want to understand very important concept, that is high availability. That is we already done, right? In the very high level. But using 3-tier architecture, how we get high availability, we can understand. Sir, what is 3-tier architecture? What is client server architecture? If you do any project in IT, you are a tester, you are a developer, you are a whatnot, DevOps engineer. Definitely you should have understand 3-tier architecture. The backend on architecture will run. If any project, if you go Flipkart, if you go Amazon, if you go any platform, the backend one architecture will work. That is 3-tier architecture. Okay, that is 3-tier architecture. So first of all, what is client server architecture? We already discussed, right, yesterday? Not, I think, second class, but we can give little more content from here. So as we know this is client. Okay, this is server. Let's suppose. So request will go to our laptop to server, and request will get back to server, from server to your laptop. Like if you open something anywhere, Flipkart or something, or Gmail, whatever, Flipkart, the request already go to Flipkart server and getting back me. Okay. So if you can see here, the system will work same accordingly. But in this architecture, we have a 3 types, guys. We have a 3 types. before understand this three-tier architecture, we should know what are the server types. Okay. Did I say that? How many servers we have? Types? Already done? Okay. What are the types of servers, guys? In general view? Anyone knows? Anyone? Servers types. Leave about cloud, on-premises, virtual machine. Okay. We have three types of servers. Three types of servers generally. One is web server, and second is application server, database server. Okay, database server. Definitely we should learn all these topics. Okay, without knowing these topics, very difficult to understand your requirement in your project. Okay, if you want to do your task into your project, you should have understand, okay, the project. So if you want to understand, you should know all these things. What is database, how it will work? Clear? Yes. Application server. So what is web server? Before that, what is server? What is server? Server. Okay. Server contains OS and hardware and application, right? Okay. Okay. So can I call server is like a storage device? Server contains storage. What type of storage we can discuss? Okay. What type of storage it is? Yes. Mission on which we install application. Very good. Okay. Server will do obviously work based on the client request. This is we know. It will work as per the client request. So it will work or respond. It will work or give response as per the client request. Okay. As per the client request. Clear? So we have a three type of servers. Web server, application server, database server. What is web server? Web server contains what, guys? Web applications. That's it. Nothing is there. Web server. Web related applications. That's it. Related applications. Okay. Anyone give example of web server, guys? Anyone? Example? Very good. Very good. So I'm writing here Apache and Nginx. Okay, Nginx. These are examples for web servers. We'll work with these two servers, don't worry. Next, application server. App server or application server contains applications only. Logical, you can mention if required. Okay. Example, you can take Tomcat. I will give you content, don't worry. This is for running notes only. Next, database server. Database server contains data in the form of tables. Examples. We have a lot of examples, right? MySQL. So Postgres. Next. So many. Just Oracle. Okay. Very good. Guys, so update from admin team. So there is a classes, recorded classes for day 1 to day 4. I have already shared here day 3, right? So you can just add into your bucket list day 4 also. I think today 3-4 people joined, right? Please copy somewhere, guys. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 recordings. Okay, today is the day 5, day 5th. Okay, okay. So now what we can understand, here web server is there, application server is there, database server is there. So if you want to implement any project, definitely we should work with these 3 servers. 3 servers. So we should have understand how it will work web server, how it will work application server, how it will work database server. In our regular practice, we are going to work with these servers. We're going to install, configure these servers. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. So definitely we are going to use these servers in the real-time environment. Definitely we should have understand at least what it does. I'm not going to go in depth. Server admin team will go on depth, but we are not server admin team. We are just DevOps team to configure servers. So we should have understand here configurations. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any doubts regarding class timings, structure and everything, you just contact to Rajesh. Mr. Rajesh, he is the admin for this batch. Okay, guys. Batch timing is 9 AM and everything there is a details. Okay. Okay, guys. So, okay. So before jump onto the actual 3-tier, I'm going to discuss about 1-tier, 2-tier, 3-tier. Okay. As discussed, we have a 3 type of architecture, client server architecture. Don't confuse client server is nothing. Client is laptops. Now we are the clients accessing something. Server is providing information. That is server. That's it. If you are accessing again, Flipkart, I'm the client. I'm accessing Flipkart here, right? I'm the client. I'm accessing. If I search electronics, I'm the client. I'm accessing. Server is giving response according to my request. This is server job. This is client server architecture. Okay. Okay. So we have a three type of client server architectures. One is for one tier, two tier, three tier. Okay, one tier, two tier, three tier. Experienced people may know this concept. Please try to brush up your skills. Be patient. What sir is teaching like this way? We're learning for DevOps only. Don't think so. These are very important. Please. Okay. One tier. As we know, one tier, we have a client, laptop, and server. Client, server. Okay. Here is the request example Flipkart. So this is the Flipkart server. Okay. Server immediately responds back to you. So here response and to client. Okay. This is single tier architecture. Tier is nothing but this two in one tier. That is nothing but both are in one network. The both are in one network. Client, sorry, I'm writing here. Client and server both are in same network. Same network. This is called one tier. One tier. Okay. Anyone can please give me the examples for one tier architecture? Anyone? Online? Experience guys, please help me to understand examples for one tier architecture. What? Computer. Very nice. Computer. Example is computer. Very good, Padmaja. So example is otherwise laptop. Laptop. Okay. Sir, how can you say laptop as an example for vendor architecture? Let's example, guys. Both are in same network. I mean, my computer, my laptop is working as a server or not? Our mobiles also working like a server or not? So, if I implement any application into my laptop, that is always in my laptop only, right? So here server is also my laptop, client is me. I'm the owner of the application. I'm just developing the application. So both are in same my laptop. Now question to everyone, if the application in my laptop, does anyone come and access my application from my laptop? Is there any possibility? No, right? So in Wonder is nothing but if I develop one PowerPoint presentation, for example, application like kind of, for me, for my work only, I have implemented that application. I have just placed into my laptop only. I have stored into my laptop only. I'm only can access, right? No one can come and access, right? This is called one tier architecture. Client and server both are in same network. Network. My laptop, whatever things are there in my laptop, all are in my network only, right? My laptop only, right? That is called one tier architecture. Here I'm not talking about, sir, which type of server it is. Either web server, either application server, either database server. Clear? Server, that's it. I'm just writing here web or DB. Very important class, guys. Please concentrate. Yes, this is definitely interrelated to DevOps. If you are not realize now, definitely after a few days, you definitely realize that. So web or app application or database server. Okay, whatever server it is. But now you tell me, if I develop popular application like PUBG game, but if I host only in my server instead of sharing to public, is there any use with that? I can only play the game. Then what is the use? Your effort, there is no use, right? So client server architecture not recommended for production environment. Sir, what is this production environment again? New term, right? New term, right? Okay. We can discuss after 3-tier architecture. Just remember this word only. Production environment. Okay. Okay. Next tier is 2-tier. It's not a sleepers, guys. Try 2-tier, 3-tier, 4-tier. There is different. Huh? Okay. Okay. Next slide. 2-tier architecture. So 1-tier architecture, I will write the, sorry. 1-tier architecture, I will write the drawback. Don't worry. The drawback is no one can access. That's it. No one can access. It's not popular then. 2-tier architecture. Two-tier or 2. Okay, 2-tier architecture. So first, what we can do, we should separate client and server to access public. It's not in both are in same network, first of all right? Okay, accordingly we can do it. This is my client, means my laptop. Okay, this is my server. Okay, this is my server. So both are in different networks. I'm just showing you here. Different network. Okay, so at this time my laptop is not in the same network, so my server is in not in my network. Okay, so I'm just writing here. Client is not in the same network. Means server network. Okay, clear now? My client is in different network, my server is in different network. Now if I have implemented any application, if I push into the server, anyone can access. Okay, so this is my client. I have implemented one application, I have uploaded into the server. So anyone can access. But here we should understand one more thing. Everyone can access my server. Is it clear? So server 2-tier, definitely we should use here. I'll just remove this now here for our understanding. In this case, we are using 2 servers. One is what? Web server. No, web server is there in 3-tier. Okay, so here only one server, that is application server, database server, app and DB. app and DB. Very good, Naresh. I think you are not non-IT. I believe that. Okay. Okay, clear till here? Clear till here? But the what is the drawback here? What is the drawback here in two-tier architecture? Same server in the same server can act as a application server, database server. Okay, database server. Just I'm explaining here for better understanding. Guys, in your server, if you're installing application, the server will act as an application server. In your same server, if you're downloading SQL database, that server work as a database server also. Clear? In your mobile, if you install PUBG, mobile PUBG server. Okay, Facebook server. We can call it like that. So what I'm trying to say here, one server application is there, application server, and one server database is there. One server database is there. In two-tier, the drawback is same server act as a application server, database server. Okay, so far it is fine. But now hardware is same or not? Same, right? Same hardware. Operating system also same. Now you tell me, guys, the major two server activities sharing their same hardware, same OS. Okay. So you tell me, once request will come from outside to application server. Okay, outside application, it will run. Application server will run. To run application server, it will take some OS and hardware, right or not? It will take some OS and hardware. So first application running, so taking some hardware, required resources, and taking some OS. Okay. Okay. Next, the request will go to database server. Database server also taking some OS and hardware. Let's suppose here, my hardware, what are the things we have in the hardware? RAM, 50 GB. Okay, 50 GB. CPUs are 2 CPUs, you can think of 4 CPUs, not cups, CPUs. 4 processor. Okay. So to run this application in this server, definitely requires some RAM, OS, hardware. Okay. Let's suppose here my application server taking 2 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM, and 2 CPUs. 2 CPUs. And here only left is, sorry, 25 GB RAM. Here only left is 25 GB, 2 CPUs. That is okay. Database is taking. To run database, this one is sharing. Okay. This one is sharing. Okay. No problem. Everything is fine now. Everything is fine now. As of now. As of now, no problem now. So 2 CPUs. Guys, you tell me how much RAM consume, how much CPUs are required. Depends on where. Think it. Think it. Online, anyone? Anyone? DB size, how you can application server confirm I need only this RAM, I need only this much of CPUs. Huh? How application server confirm that 25 GB is required for this operation, CPUs 2 is required for this operation. Okay, let's suppose in your mobile, you are playing multiple applications, you are opening multiple applications. So if you are opening till your RAM busy, later you are unable to open next page, right? Based on your request only, right? The RAM is, for example, 1 GB in your mobile. always you are opening multiple pages in your mobile. So until the RAM space is there in the RAM, you can access your applications or means different Facebook, Instagram, something. Once your RAM busy, RAM already occupied 1 GB on your mobile. The reason is multiple applications are running in your mobile. Now, if you're trying to open next application, definitely you experience that page is busy. Until you clear your RAM, at that time you can clear the history, clear the cookies, right? Until same process. So here the RAM busy with your requests. The same thing if there is an application. See what I'm trying to say. You should have understand here. This is my server, right? These are very basics. Don't worry. Let's suppose here one application running, guys. Let's Flipkart. Okay. Flipkart application running. Flipkart server, there is a OS, there is a hardware. Right or not? Now hardware is 10 GB. 2 CPUs. First, requests are getting from clients. We are accessing Flipkart application. The request will go to Flipkart server. Immediately Flipkart application consumes some operating system, some RAM. Okay, clear or not? So RAM will consume on top of 10 GB. May for this request 100 MB. Next, but many people are accessing Flipkart, right? I'm not talking about one person. Many people are accessing. Many requests we are getting. Accordingly, my application will run or not? Accordingly, my application will take some resource or not? Like this way, like this way, like this way, right? So if requests are increased, your RAM size going to increase, right or not? So this is the consumption will work, right? Resource will work, right? The hardware purpose is the requests are increasing. The Flipkart will give you a request to run this Flipkart application. Flipkart is required for RAM and operating system. Again, you are getting request. Again, application is running, getting information to you. Accordingly, RAM is going to increase. So RAM is going to just whatever 10 GB is here, accordingly it's going to fill. Now 10 GB RAM is busy. For example, here 10 GB RAM is busy. No RAM is left now. Okay, no RAM left. If anyone next access, they will get page busy, server busy, something like as we discuss in the mobile application, mobile as example. Clear till here? The same thing, what I'm trying to say here in two-tier architecture, if you can see, my application server and database both are in same server. So definitely my request will consume application also, database also. There is some clash in between two servers, but hardware is same, right? It's very difficult to manage, right? So in two-tier architecture, the both are in same level. So you can mention here application server, database server, but both are sharing same OS. This is very important. Same OS and same hardware. So I'm writing here in two-tier architecture, so both application and database sharing, both application and database, both are in yes. You take this. I already understand. Okay, guys. Some just information, some update from IT team. Okay. Yes. If anyone miss previous classes like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, if you need a backup class, they are going to arrange. Offline, anyone? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. In two-tier architecture, both application and database both are in same server. Clear? So guys, you tell me examples. If both are in same server, what are the issues we can face? Just give your issues. Any issues? Server busy. Next. Any other? What? Page not found. Performance. Next. Performance issue. Next. Reload. I'll write first Naresh point. Reload. Next. Next. Give 100 people are there. DB read write something. So I can write only one point. Performance issue. Performance issue. Security problems. Okay, Padmaja, that is also correct. Performance issues. Okay. The reason is in two-tier architecture, in web in database tier, both are in the app tier, DB tier, both are in same server. Clear till here? My clients are separate. So clients are separate means I can able to access my two-tier architecture. My application is there in server. So my client, I'm the client. I'm accessing the server. Server is not in my laptop. But the difference is server are there, but two applications, the two application servers are there in one server. You should have understand that. You will get a clarity wait in 5 minutes. Don't worry. Till here clear? So what you can understand, two-tier architecture, application, database, both are in same server and shares same hardware and OS. This is important point. Same hardware and operating system. This is very important point. I'll come to that. Okay. Guys, you just give example. Small scale applications. That's it. Gaming's small scale applications. Okay. What is small scale applications? If you can see the e-commerce, those are not small scale. Billions of people can access, right? Small scale is nothing but only clients are less, right? Big scale, small scale, these are depends on your request. Popular, right? We cannot say small scale application as a Flipkart is a small scale applications. Many people, billions of customers are there. Flipkart. Okay, clear? So small scale applications. And also not recommended in production environment. Again, the same point. Environment. Clear? Not recommended in production environment. So next architecture is three-tier. I'll finish in 5 minutes. Don't worry. So this time client, this time how many will come servers here? One is client. Okay. One is 3. Very good. Application server, database server. If you can see, there is no in one tier, the both are. Webs. Okay. I will talk about later web server now. So here, app server. Here, app server. Here, DB server. I'm not showing you again in the layers. Okay. You should understand. App server, DB server. Okay. So my request coming from client to app server, let's suppose, and app is redirecting your request to database server. This is the process will work. How? Application is nothing but there is a code. We write in different languages. What are those languages? Python. So many languages we know, right? Python, Java, example. So we can implement application like code in these formats, examples. Okay. If you can access your application, let's suppose I'm accessing here my last cart details in Flipkart, or my last 5 orders details in Flipkart. Okay. If you can see here, my last details means the data should be stored in database, right? My details should be stored in database. So my details here. Okay. But if you give a request, I need 5 orders details for from the Flipkart, your database doesn't understand your language, right? Database only understand queries, query language. Okay. Like operating system will help to interface between you and computer. Like that way, database only understand queries. Okay. Let's suppose query will run in the application server, the form of code. Developers write a code. Guys, don't worry. We are not going to do anything in this task. This is just understand for 3-tier. Code, we are not going to develop anything. Okay, they will write a code to get data from the database. To get data from the database. The reason is I'm unable to take data from the database. Application server once run, request will go to database. My client is asking last 5 order details. Accordingly, code is there here. Order details code is there. So once you run the server, the code will run automatically. The request will go to database server. Tell me what you need. Immediately application server saying, my customer is asking 5 order details. Just give me 1 second. Immediately 5 order details giving to application server. Okay. Application server. Okay. Application server directly giving to the laptop. Clear till here? But here one more challenge we have. Are you going to access directly application server? If you are going to access application server, definitely see, I will change the code, the backend. If I have access of application server, there is a code, right? Code is nothing but what? Get the data from the database. What I can do, I'll get the data from the order details, credit card details, SBI details, everything I can get it, I can use it. Based on your request. Ishwar, I will come to that point, don't worry. So getting what I'm trying to say here, if you have access to get it the data, where is the slide? Sorry. Many slides in my account. Okay. See, okay. The application server request to database server. This guy is looking for 5 order details. Immediately application server request to database server giving to data. But here we should understand we don't have access for application server. We're unable to see the backend what it is. There is a code we are unable to see. Are you able to see code in our Flipkart? No. So in between, we have a one more server, that is what? Web server. We can consider web server as a client layer. See, our Google Chrome is there in our laptop, right? We can consider web server as a client layer. Web server. Clear, guys, still here so far? So my request will go to web server first. Web server is redirecting to actual application server. Application server actually redirecting to database server. Accordingly, we'll get back to the request also. Okay. So first request we to web server to application server to database server. Again, database server giving data to application server giving data to web server getting to VP. This is the process we'll do in the backend. If I open Flipkart, if I click cart, my request go to first web server. See, web engine I have in my laptop Chrome. My request will go to here, then redirecting to where it is the code, application server, and then go to database server. I'm able to see here my details. This is the process we'll run the backend. Any application. So, okay, famous applications, I must say. Clear till here? Anyone has any doubts? Anyone has any doubts? My request will go to first web server, application server, database server, and accordingly. Anyone? Yes, 100%. AWS also maintains same thing only. AWS is not maintained. We should create in AWS 3-tier architecture. Instead of creating one EC2 instance, we should create 3 EC2 instances. One is for web tier, one is for application tier, one is for database tier. Okay. Simply, if there is a only server that is database server, we can't access. If there is a only 2 servers, application server, database, we can't access. We don't know write a code, right? If you want to access my server, you just write a code. Is it good? I don't know write a code. Then I'm unable to access my code. So someone I need to redirect my request to application server. That is web server. Web server take your request as is and give it to application server. Application server understand the request from the web server and redirecting to database server. Okay. This is called 3-tier architecture. This is called 3-tier. I will send the material. Don't worry. Okay. First layer is for client and web. Second is for application layer. Third is for data layer. So this can recommended in production environment. Is this clear, guys? Okay. So what is dev environment? What is test environment in IT industry? What is production environment? DevOps will do all dev test environment until the projects go into the live. Once after done, only we are going to release the project into production environment. That is for available for all public until we do all activities in web test environment. Sorry, dev and test environment. What are those? How it will work? We can discuss, compare with this architecture in Monday class. Is this clear so far? Anyone has any doubts from offline and online? Guys, you can ask any questions. You know, if you're not asking any questions, I feel you are clear. That is not at all good. That is not at all good exercise for trainer and student. Okay. Don't hesitate. Saturday, why not? If I take Saturday, why Saturday? Many requests are coming. Please. Okay. Test environment, we can discuss. Don't worry about that. Dev environment, test environment, production, everything we can discuss. We are in one flow, right? We are coming from one flow, right? Yes. So this is day 5, fifth day class. Okay. Don't worry. Any drawback in 3-tier architecture? No drawback. All are in separate layers, right? All are in separate layers. There is no drawback. If the drawback will come, if any server is sharing in same server, the drawbacks will come here. That's the see, if there is a drawback, why we are recommended into production environment? Simple, right? Why we are going to release into the public? There is an environment, there is an issue? No, right? Okay. Okay, guys. So if you have any doubts, I'm ready to clear from online. Offline is clear. He's saying, what about online? We can discuss. Production means live. The project is going to the live, means public can access. If you can see, Flipkart is production environment. That's the reason we are going to access. But if Flipkart, the backend already implementing something, we don't know that. That will come later. See, after few days, Flipkart also, giving provision to book a flight tickets. Sorry, giving provision for hotel bookings. That implementing time we don't know, right? Once it is in production environment only, we are able to see, okay, this is working now. The backend, the work may start 2 years back. Accordingly, now also Flipkart implementing something the backend. We don't know that. Once they release the project into public, that is production, we are able to see that the option in Flipkart. Clear till here? Okay. Tomorrow no class, Naresh. How was communication was going on tutor without web server? Did I say no, there is no web server? Web server you can, see, tutor also you can consider web server is in client mission. Okay. Ishwar, your client mission work as a, one more question, like there is other architecture apart from this? No. 3-tier architecture is a base architecture for all projects. The back end of the 3-tier, maybe we can implement security policies, so many things, load balancers, auto scalings will come. We can discuss all in the coming classes. Don't worry. Next, any questions? Clear, guys? Okay. See you on Monday. If you don't have any questions. Yes. If there is many applications servers still it belong to T-tier, yes, many application servers will come. What is the issue? Those are in server type, application tier only, right? Not sharing any database, right? I will share you that architecture. Don't worry. We can discuss in next level that. This is base level of 3-tier architecture. We can implement this architecture, how we can high availability. At that time, we can discuss how many servers will come for each server. Okay, this is very important. This is very important to understand, guys. What is enter? If you can increase like that, this is enter. Is this clear? If you are increasing the stages, right, in the each stage, that is becomes a enter. Okay, is this clear from online? Okay, guys, see you. Syllabus. There is no option to send here syllabus. Okay, Naresh, I will ask to, I think enable is required. Okay, we can share in that, Telegram group. Okay, please join it. Definitely. I will discuss everything. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye. See you. We'll meet on Monday.